let's all look to Philippians chapter 1, verse 12. The oven of the word, that is today's title. The oven of growing in grace. Chapter 1, verse 12. But I want you to know, brethren, that the things which happened to me, are we all here? That the things which happened to me have turned out for the greater progress of the gospel. The Apostle Paul wrote in this chapter, he begun to think of his life and thought about everything that happened to him. You know that he killed. He sent to kill Stephen. He would find Christians of those days and obligated them to blaspheme and deny the name of Jesus Christ, and he would kill them, hurt them. And he was a man that suffered a lot. But it seemed like he began to think and recuperate of everything that had happened to him. So then he writes about it and he says, listen, brethren, I want you to know that everything that's happened to me has turned out for the greater progress of the gospel. But you know that God doesn't make respecter of persons. I also have to say everything that's happened to me has worked out for the progress of the gospel in my life and the life of others. And in your life, it's the same thing. Everything that's happened to you personally, whether it's been painful situations that you don't want anybody to know about. That's why when the system would tell you when you come to heaven, they're going to pass a movie of all of the facts of your life. And every time you were told that, you would say, oh Lord, hopefully several chapters have been deleted. But it says here that everything, it is to say that our lives have been cared for and guided according to the purpose which God has for you. There was a writer from Spain that I'm looking for the address to write to him because he has no biblical foundation. But he says, if you think that you have free will or you can do anything you wish, you are faltered. Because he says, here, the chief is the one that guides every life. There's no one free. And he had reasoning because God governs the lives of all of us. That's why the psalmist said, by the Lord are guided the steps of every man and woman. Though he may stumble, he may not fall, but the Lord upholds him with his hand. Solomon, the wisest man of the earthly wisdom, he said, many are the thoughts in a man's heart, but above all of those thoughts, the will of God is the one that is going to be executed in your life. So that is what God does to tame our lives until you surrender. One of the greatest things that can happen in your life is when you surrender and you stop fighting. It's like the wild horse that no one can get on his back because he doesn't sustain anyone on his back. But there comes a time when he's tamed and then he's docile, and then you can use it to your benefit. So that is our lives. As long as you continue to fight, you're not going to be able to say, now I do understand that everything that's happened to me has worked out for the good of my life. God governs our lives.